Hi everyone. Now we're back again to explain everything about polynomial long division and slant asymptote. Now to know what is a slant asymptote, now we're going to talk about the complement for the in behavior. If you can remember, the in behavior was that value when the graph or the function approaches infinity or is approaching negative infinity. Now in mathematics, we have a linear function or a linear line that describes the behavior of the function as x approaches infinity or negative infinity. And that linear line, we call it slant asymptote. Now, to know how to evaluate the slant asymptote, now the first thing that you have to know it, that the slant asymptote is always linear function or is always linear graph or has that linear behavior. So, to make sure that the slant asymptote is a linear, you have to know first how to get it. Now, to get the slant asymptote, you have to know how to do the long division, or actually, you're simplifying the function. Like this function is what? Is a fraction or a rational function, right? We have a numerator and denominator. Now, to make sure that you have a slant asymptote, now the difference between or the degree of the numerator, it must be one higher than the degree of the denominator. So if the degree of the numerator is cube here and it is a square here, now what is the difference? It's 1. So we have a slant asymptote. Now, in order to learn everything about the slant asymptote, you have to know how to make long division. I know that so difficult on you because maybe from grades 4 you don't know how to make long division for a number. So what about functions? Now let me just show you, or just refresh your memory in the long division for number, such as let's say that you have 9 divided by 2. Now when you're dividing 9 by 2, you have to look for a number. If you multiply it by 2, it gives you an answer which is equals to 9 or so closer from 9. Like what? Like 4. Now 4 times 2, that gives you 8. So what is 9? 4 times 2, that's 8. And always make minus here. Now what is 9 minus 8? That gives you what? 1. Now don't worry, you don't have to keep going with the division, but we're done from the long division here. Now, what is the answer here? It is 4 plus, the thing that we have it as an answer for the long division, the remainder, which is 1, over the thing that we're dividing by it, which is what? 2. So it's 4 plus half, which is 4.5 as the answer. Now, in order to understand the slant asymptote, the thing that we are interested in is the answer itself, which must be the thing that we are talking about it today, which is the slant asymptote. So let's discover how to do the long division, for example, for this following function. And let's do it. We have x cubed minus x squared minus 4x plus 4 divided by x squared minus 2x minus 3. Now, what is the value that if I multiplied it by x squared gives us x cubed? Look for that value. It's absolutely x, because x times x squared gives you what? X cubed. So I will put here x. Now what is x times x squared again? That's x cubed. Perfect. Now you don't have to stop. You have to keep multiply by x squared, 2x negative, 3 negative. Okay? So